Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you, wherever you are. Welcome back to another episode of Kuv The Kang with myself, Bobby K, and, of course, the sexy Scandinavian himself, Mr. Kuva. How you doing, Kuvs? I missed you, baby. Been a couple of weeks.
Doing okay. It's
Good
been a
to see you, man.
full day to recover, but buddy, that's the way it goes.
All right, get in here. It's been a few weeks. You all right?
Yes, no, it doesn't. We've got there's size issues going on here, but I always say that.
Hey, I lost 3 pounds. I found 7 last night, but I had lost 3. You know, so there is the balance is off, but I am working on it. We do have a couple of special guests today. You want to bring them in now, or should we just say play sexy?
Let's just wrap up now while the going's good.
You know what? Yeah, it was a good show. It was good to see you. Thanks, folks. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button, the way our dear friend Benjamin has written down there for us. And come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah.
See you next week. Oh no, go on. Let's bring
no, little K's giving me the look like, no, you fought with mom and you didn't want to go out and blah blah blah, and yeah, so let's do a show.
Should we introduce them one at a time, or should we just like explode them on the screen together?
I don't know. You know what is, if we do the explosion thing, then everybody just gets the yes all at once kind of thing, right? So there is that wow factor thing, but if we do one at a time, then you kind of get the double jizz. So
yeah, okay. Let's do one at a time then. Go on then. Yep.
Do one at a time. Should we bring them in the way they showed up? First come, first serve, right? Isn't it?
That's fair.
Fair enough. Let's bring in the Italian stallion himself, the man that is known to be the sexiest guy over at Tottenham Way. It is Mr. Prince himself. Iggy. Can't you see? Welcome.
How you doing, guys?
Welcome. Good evening. Very good. How are you, sir?
Good evening to you both. Good evening to everyone in the chat. How are you guys? All right?
We're fantastic. Great to see you.
Interesting weekend, right?
Absolutely, and good to have somebody on the show as well with a good beard game as well. So
happy Mother's Day, Father's Day. I know some parts of the world it's Father's Day today. Some parts of the world it's Mother's Day. So let's just big them both.
Yeah,
up.
It's in Italy, right? It's Father's Day.
Yeah, it's Father's Day.
I think it was Ben Kaufman had messaged me that earlier in the day. So I was like, okay, because for us, Mother's Day is May and Father's Day is in June here.
That's right.
Strange how it's.
It fell on the same day, so I had to both mum and dad today. So big up to both of them. Not that they watch any of my streams for the matter, but big up to them anyway.
All the time, man. I get messages from your mom, lovely lady, man. Tell her I appreciate the support. Big up, Mama Prince. Let's put on the second guy. Is he the sexier half over there, or is he the lesser? Which one?
Well, come on,
he's looking dapper right now, bro. He is. You got to give it to him right now. He cleaned up himself for us and everything.
The effort's gone in. The effort has gone in.
I'm appreciating the effort. I'm appreciating.
Yeah, well, the beard game's pretty off today, though.
It is, but you know what? It's always nice to have the one odd man out. So let's bring him in. It is the sexier side of the shelf side. It is Mr. Barry Nic Ranjit, too busy on his phone, talking to Rez, telling him.
Hello. Yeah, is that Mama Prince? Yeah, I know. Look, he's on stream. I told you when he's on stream, you can't speak to him, right? I know you need to speak to him. Fucking hell, Iggy, call your mum, man. She's fucking doing my head in.
Oh shit! Why is she messaging me now?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh Jesus!
She wouldn't care. She'll tell you. Make sure that people in the stream they wait while she talks to me. That's what she'll be like.
Oh no!
You don't keep me waiting. You keep them waiting.
Yes,
right. That's Mother's Day.
I'm on the stream. I don't give a shit if you're on the stream. I'm calling you that.
Looking at you today makes me wanna have a clean shave. Not that I will, but
here we go with this internet already. Be a problem.
I shave my balls as well. If that makes
TMI. It's a Sunday evening. Too much.
We're having a laugh, right? We're not.
Yeah, cool. It's fine. Not that there's much.
Big up to Iggy, who's had to do everything in the Prince household as per usual.
Again.
Washing up, cooking, everything.
Absolutely.
Hope you watching.
Don't worry, baby. April's right around the corner. I'm holding on. Literally, almost
every bit of my fiber.
You're going to get there soon.
Well, look, there's not like there's anything happening in the Tottenham world, so I figured, what a nice evening to have a conversation.
It's been a quiet weekend,
language, man.
Yeah, not much happening at all. No meltdowns
Iggy, we're
whatsoever.
6 minutes in, man, and you're using language like that? Come on, man.
I didn't use anything.
You said the T word.
Are we not allowed? Okay, I won't speak
Tits.
about Spurs.
Tits.
It's a T,
We're
right?
speaking about tits. 11 of them. Okay.
That's it. Handful of people just quickly say hi to. We got Benny's here, Mr. Benny K. Welcome, Benny. Welcome back. Hopefully you had a great trip over in France there. Went skiing. Mark is in the house as well. I still got to ask him, is it Elias or Ilias? And
Elias.
Wow.
Elias.
Okay, there you go. And wow, Amir is here. This is a treat. Big up Amir, man. Always good to see you, brother. The ambassador of peace himself. Then Hanno's here, and always Hanno out. Good to see you, my man. And he wants Kuva in. Me out, Kuva in. But I think he was trying to do the Bollywood version. Bobby out, Kuva in. It's Kuva G. I and the J must be flipped. Let's keep Kuva G.
Kuvinda works as well, doesn't it?
Kuvinda. Got a nice ring to it. Of course, Stuart's here as usual. Great to see you, Stuart. Leo's in the house as well. Big up, Leo, man. And everybody's just saying hi to each other here. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. So you already brought it up a little bit here, and I suppose we should get into a little bit. This thing.
Fuck. I'm on.
Just when you think you're out, we bring you back in.
Listen, hey, Nick, a point is a point, man. It wasn't
no,
three.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say I didn't watch a stitch or a second.
You lucky bastard.
So I was at work, and you know what's funny? It's funny you say that, Nick. But after talking to the boys about it and everything, and hearing what they had to say about it, I think I am a lucky bastard that I went to work, because I'm not hearing anything positive about last week's game, this week's game. So it seems like me being at work is a better thing. So going and driving a bus at 5 a.m. is better than watching Spurs right now. That is perspective, people.
Who was going to die? Sorry, Stuart, who was going to die? What's that all about? What's that comment all about?
Missing his favorite two teams, and he thought he was going to die.
You're missing two favorite teams. Thought you were going to die. I won't go as far as dying. I think
your football side,
don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
I was let's just say I was a little bit upset yesterday. But we'll get into it, I'm sure. But there'll be plenty of opportunity whilst we're talking about this subject to get upset again. But
there always is.
Where do we start? Where do we want to start, from the beginning, the middle, or the end?
You know what? Like I said, I didn't watch a single point of the game. So why don't one of you decide? Maybe Coovs, maybe split them on there. Play hey, good cop, bad cop kind of thing. One can tell me the good parts. One tells me the bad parts. What do you think?
Game of two halves, I say.
I was going to say, if I'll just do my quick sum up of the game as far as I'm concerned.
Go for it.
Because I was streaming at the time with Sava, and we're just doing it. It wasn't really a watch along. We're just having a general football chat on the panel. Got it on in the background, and most of the time you see your teams involved in a 3-3 draw. You think, oh, good amount of goals. Must have been an exciting game. It wasn't. It was really poor. The reason there were so many goals is because the teams were both so bad. The defending was awful by both teams. It looked like a bottom of the table sort of clash. It was really, really disappointing. However, goals have a way of masking over a few things, don't they? So good to see Perisic finally getting on the score sheet, even though he didn't celebrate it. Porro's goal, great. Loved watching that. Yeah. Absolutely belted that in. I think he's going to be a good addition to us. And the master himself getting another goal, that's always a good thing for us. He is our talisman. It's always good to see him on the goal trail. Even when we're going through bad times, if he can just keep the goals ticking over, there's something there to hang on to, even if it's by the fingertips when you're at the edge of the well. That's all it feels like at the moment for me with the Spurs. But anyway, let's start with Iggy. What was your impressions of the game overall?
It's just the defending, our defending general.
Sums it up perfectly, Paddy. Sums it up perfectly.
I
Thanks,
thought,
Paddy.
you know, it probably wasn't the greatest spectacle. I'd agree with that.
There you go, Brian.
But ultimately, we just when you're thinking the game was like, which way is it going to go? We went 2-1 up, and then we went 3-1 up, and you're thinking, all right, we got this now. You know, you can see we got this. But the defense.
Sorry, we were 3-1 up around the 70th minute.
It
was that around there?
75th minute, yeah.
Yeah, so
okay.
By that point, when you see, you know, both your wing backs have both scored. Perisic came on as a sub,
Right.
but both our wing backs have now on a score sheet. You're thinking, you know what? Finally, you know, this is what the wing backs should be contributing goals. Poro's goal, you know, both our wing backs they're scoring their first goal for the club. And you know, was it a few minutes? Only it felt like 30 seconds later we conceded to make it 3-2. Just I look at the first goal, and you know, you're thinking we was a little bit further high up. One ball completely split us open because we haven't got the pace to keep up, which kind of makes me understand a bit more why we don't play with a high line defense. Otherwise, we'd be ripped to shreds when it comes to players that've got a bit of pace. Second goal, it was just comical because you got a centre back that's marking Walcott, decides he's going to leave him to go and mark be on the goal line, leaving Walcott all the time in the world to pick his spot and score. The third. I mean, where do I start with this? I've said so much on this subject already about the penalty given. For me, I've seen that over and over again, and my mind does not change one bit. How the referee can give a penalty?
Okay.
How is it possible that the referee can get such an clear and obvious error rather than a clear and obvious penalty? If it's a stonewall penalty, then you say, all right, I'm going to give it. If there's an element of doubt, you can't give a penalty like that. And for me, that was not a penalty. He's given it, and you're thinking, okay, this is what VAR is for. They're going to look at that. They've got however many angles to look at that decision, and they confirm what the referee has given. And listen, listen, Spurs haven't been the only ones. There's been so many teams that have been done over. Wolves was done over yesterday as well. There's so many teams that are getting done over with VAR at the moment. But that was just, in that moment, I just felt like, how is this possible? Because, listen, having won 3-2 doesn't take away the performance or the amount of chances that Southampton had to score that Fraser Foster bailed us out of. Yeah, it has to be said. Fraser, listen, I want to spend a minute on Fraser because I think he's, out of all the things that's happened, he's the one player. He's the one player I'd have to say that has not just grown in stature, but he's grown like game by game. He's gaining more confidence, and he's coming really for us anyway. He's coming really good. I can't really say the goals wise. I could full team for any of them. So, and he was inches away of getting that penalty from his mate Ward Prowse. So big props to the keeper. But listen, yeah, the penalty was given, and you just think to yourself, how is this even possible that can happen? We would have taken a 3-2 win, but that doesn't take away my analysis of the game, which I would have still felt the same given how we played. But you think to yourself, you know what, you take the 3 points, but you have a look at it and think we need to improve on a lot of things here. And then obviously on the back of that, we know what the post match and what followed and what have you. I'm sure there'll be opportunities to discuss more, but it felt in the end, it felt more like a win for Southampton and a defeat for us, even though ultimately it was a draw, a point that doesn't really probably serves more them than us. But it just goes to show, because I know because you missed it, Bobby.
Yes,
we cannot individually as players deal with any kind of pressure. As soon as a little bit of pressure is applied, we crumble like an apple crumble. We literally crumble under any kind of a pressure. So it's just that sad state of events that these players cannot sustain a 5 minute of pressure in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the game.
So you saying that now, then we all know about Conte's comments, which I kind of touched on this with Kuva. We're not going to bring it up. We're not going to talk about Conte's comments and get your thoughts and stuff on all that. We got a few other things that we want to do today. It's already kind of been gone over by everybody. Some of his comments are taken out of context. But do you think he's right then for calling out the players is all I want to know. And that goes to you, Nick and Kuva.
Yeah, look,
just that aspect, just calling out the players. Forget the whole board, the overall message that could be perceived from his words, the way they were taken. We could swing them any way we want. Was he right to call out the players after this performance? You guys watched the game.
Yeah, because the players were shit, all of them. Let's be honest, apart from Forster and Porro, they're all shit.
Okay.
Like he said, they cannot handle pressure. Perisic didn't celebrate one because he knew that he'd already conceded one goal. He was then going to go and have a hand in the other two, and then also hit the ball into the ground. I mean, look, the only time we win when two wing-backs scores is when Davis and Emerson Royale are on the pitch. Fucking Perisic and Porro. Embarrassing, man. Perisic is well, let's just say it is a joke. The first goal, he got split in between him and Longley. The second one, he didn't. He was out of position. The third one, he didn't clear it properly. So that meant that obviously Sarr. Look, it's not Sarr's fault. Sarr was looking at the ball. He was in the wrong position because he'd kind of been put in that position from Perisic. Eric Dyer, halfway through that game, he didn't even look like he should have been. Look, that he was on a football pitch, let alone knew he was a footballer. He was walking around like, "Oh, what am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to play football, am I?" And this is a guy that's going to get a new contract. And the worst thing about that game, as soon as Ben Davis of all fucking people came off in the 37th minute, we just knew that was going to be the end. We just knew something bad was going to happen.
There's a sentence I never thought I'd hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was
losing Ben Davis. Yeah.
Ben Davis has been taken off, and we are literally going to go to shit. This is like crazy. Like, and Romero as well, right? I'm not having any of this nonsense. Like, he's not covered himself in glory in recent weeks. He's better than the rest of them, but the rest of them are shit. Porro is the only one that can hold his head high after yesterday, and Forster. The rest of them, Son, okay, one good through ball. Fuck me. He's a professional footballer getting paid 200 grand a week. Of course he should be able to play that pass. Kane steps up, scores a goal. Apart from that, did fuck all. Højbjerg, Skip. I mean, I thought Skip had a good game, but I watched it back. Him and the pair of him in midfield, awful. Dyer, Longley, Romero, Perisic. You just knew it was going to happen. When Richie went off, when Davis went off, you just knew something was going to happen. And Southampton have both of their centre-backs taken off. And then Dyer comes out and says, "Oh, we're disappointed." And then today, the players, "Oh, we're not very happy with what Conte said." I don't give a fuck if you're happy, mate. You're taking home 100 grand a week and you're coming out and performing like that every week. Bullshit, man. Absolute bullshit. So, yeah, if you're listening or you're watching, go and cry more. Do what Richie said. Go and cry more into your pillow, into your fucking 100 grand pillow or whatever you've got in your bed, in your mansion with your 85 cars and all of this. And they're going to go there tomorrow. They've probably gone there tonight to St. George's Park, and they're all going to be laughing about it. They're going to be laughing about it with Eric Dyer and everything else at the England camp and everyone else that's gone off on international duty. And that's a joke. So, yeah. So he was right. So to answer your question, yes, he was right with those fucking useless players.
You didn't enjoy it then, Ranjit?
So you're saying that you weren't happy?
I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it.
I don't enjoy sense that he didn't like it.
I don't enjoy any of it at the moment.
One thing that was
more home games.
Yeah, one thing that was worth it perhaps was that little clip of a certain couple of people in the What's We Are Tottenham TV studios. That did the rounds, didn't it?
Yeah, troops. Fucking troops. You know you made it when you get clipped by troops, yeah? So
to be fair, it's just a funny clip, isn't it? It's just one of them things. It's so Spursy. We've done it so many times.
But also, there was me laughing, like going, "Oh my god, we're going to be third. I can't believe we're going to be third. We're the shittiest football team. We're going to be third." A few moments later, Danny, fucking, this is fucking pathetic. Fucking hell, mate. Fuck this. Fuck that. standing on full.
Good times about football, right? Coobs, what do you think about this comment here from Huddersfield, from Ryan? I don't think so.
I think he's made a good case for himself. I'll tell you what, I'd actually play him ahead of Hugo if they're both fit. I think he's better keeper of the two at the moment. Hugo's just a bag of mistakes all the time. Well, not all the time, but thing is with Hugo, he's a cat-like reflex type of goalkeeper. So the older he gets, the slower he gets. So his skill set is diminishing. Forster, when you're about 8'3" like him, that doesn't diminish over time. He's still going to be a massive goalkeeper. He's got advantages that Hugo doesn't. And I think he's just looking solid. He doesn't give me any heart attacks there. He's not going to reach everything, of course. No goalkeeper gets everything, but I mean, he's been doing fine. He looks quite a dependable goalkeeper. Pity about the rest of the team, really, isn't it? The fact where it got you're talking about Southampton had both their centre backs off with injuries. Why don't we have that kind of luck?
If only if, right? You want to quickly answer this from Paddy as well? Because I don't like the prick, so I'm not answering his questions.
Who? Paddy? You don't like Paddy?
No, he's a shit.
You know what?
It doesn't matter who's got the job. Give it to one of us. It don't fucking matter.
You don't know why? Because this is the crap that Paddy comes in with when he joins shows.
Well, I don't disagree with him.
We have a love-hate relationship. We love to hate each other. Big up, Paddy. I still do love him, though.
The job is a challenge. The job is a challenge job. You remember we used to talk about the England job being the impossible job. I think Tottenham has become that in club football. I don't know another club in the whole of the Premier League that has the impossible job, because it's impossible. I'll try and keep it as clean as I can, man. But it's becoming the impossible job because the surroundings around that job, it's not one that makes for success. And I'm just gonna leave it there, man.
Fair enough.
Doesn't matter who you get. It doesn't matter who you get. The job is an impossible job for any manager. If two top footballing men, let's just say that, regardless of the style of play, if these guys have won everything in world football with their ways, and guess what? Jose left, he went on to win again, and Conte will leave, and he will go on to win again.
Even Nuno went on to win.
Yeah, Conte will leave this club, and he will go to win at his next club, and that will be the second top manager in world football that will do that after Jose. And yeah, so for me, it's just a poisonous chalice. It doesn't matter. We'll be back here. Bobby, mark this day now. We will be back here in 12 to 18 months' time, spitting the same thing again, talking about exactly the same thing, how another manager yet again has failed to bring silverware at this club. The new manager will come in, you'll get the rise, you'll get the bounce, and then slowly the same shit will happen again. And I don't know how many people can say to me right now that won't happen. It will happen. We all know it will happen. But you know what? It is what it is, man. Let me just leave it there, man, because otherwise.
Is that basically saying we're rotten to the core?
We have a mentality issue. It's a clear and obvious. I like the penalty yesterday. It's a clear and obvious mentality problem that we have at our club. It starts with the board. It starts with the players. With the players that are there, that continues to be there. It doesn't matter, year after year after year, the same players are there. And for me, it's I don't know who's going to win. Who's going to bring this new mentality culture at Spurs? This winning mentality culture. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? It can't be just down. It can't be just down to one man, the manager, to do it. It can't.
Guys,
it's an impossible challenge.
No, but that being said, would it be better for me to ask you the question of what do women really want? Would that be an easier question to answer then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Bobby.
I think Paddy's comment at 9:57 p.m. pretty much gives a reasonable summary there of the whole. How can you as a manager? How can you as a manager succeed when you've got that situation going on? So it doesn't matter to me who the next manager is, because I know I'll be here in 12 to 18 months talking about exactly the same thing that we're talking right now.
Yeah, and also,
go on.
I was just saying, and also having had time to reflect, right, and take the emotion out of it. There's articles coming out. The Tottenham squad believe Antonio Conte is going or gone. It's understood that some of the players would welcome him leaving immediately. Same fucking players. The same fucking players.
Same ones that wanted Poch out, and now they want him back.
Yeah, those same players want Pochettino back.
Yeah.
But they were there
like you said right now, Iggy, 12 months from now, 18 months, we'll have the same conversation again.
Yeah.
The players can recycle it, so what do they expect from the fan base, right?
I put this earlier, right? In the League Cup, okay, we get it. We get there's results, right? But in the League Cup, apart from Colchester, you can accept the results and who went out to Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, everything else, right? But this FA, listen to this. 2013, round 4 Leeds. 2014, round 3 Arsenal. 2015, round 4 Leicester. 2016, round 5 Palace. 2017, semi-final Chelsea. 2018, semi-final Man United. Then from then, 2019, round 4 Palace. 2020, round 5 Norwich. 2021, round 5 Everton. 2022, round 5 Middlesbrough. 2023, round 5 Sheffield United. And do you know what? I watched that Sheffield United Blackburn game. We wouldn't have beaten either of those teams today if we played them. They'd have fucking wiped the floor with us.
Blackburn scored 2 goals against Sheffield, something we couldn't do. Let's get on to this, though, boys, because I do want to get the football end of things done with. It's getting depressing. And but we do have to do a few things here. Kuva, we'll go through the player ratings here quickly. And as you know, we do here...
Fucking hell, man! It's like one of you.
I weren't ready for that. Mum.
It's like one of Eugene's fucking intros.
We'll actually get a little bit of a reaction because
you should come up with a disclaimer.
Football is depressing, right?
Okay.
Oh, we're not monetized, so I don't worry about that shit yet, Iggy.
No, I'm saying you should come with a disclaimer that you're going to play a massive explosion.
If you have headphones on, you may want to turn the volume down for this short video clip.
That's actually a good idea. Kuva, what do you think?
I shit myself.
No.
It's way more fun this way.
It is.
Absolutely. You should always hate your viewers.
Exactly. This is the kind of shit we laugh about later on, right?
Yeah.
It's time to get into player ratings. So Kuva is going to run these through you guys. Give us what your player rating is. We'll try to just get a number here off you guys quickly. And obviously it's called the gold standard. So we will then compare your rating to what my dear friend Alistair Gold has given the players on his player ratings from the game. So gentlemen, let's bring up the gold standard and we will start right back here. The man you had already discussed the most out of all the players there. Coovs.
Yep. So Fraser Foster, we were all talking about him being a good, solid goalkeeper. Start off with Iggy this time. What would you give him out of 10 for the game against Southampton?
Listen, ultimately conceded 3 goals, and but yes, for me, he was by far the better player. I'll probably go with a 6.57 because he made a really good save. I think there was a right-handed save. I thought it was top notch. I thought he was good the whole game. I'll give him a 7.
Sticking with 7, okay.
And Ranjit. Guess what? Same thing.
Same thing. I'm going to give him 8. Fuck it.
Yep. Fair enough. For me, I'm going to go, well, he's conceded 3 goals, hasn't he? So that's crap. That's 0.
Hard 0.
Yeah.
Might give him a 1.
Seems fair.
You have one job, and he just let us down.
Just couldn't do it. Disgusting. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Shameful.
With that great wall that he's got in front of him, he should be doing a lot better.
Absolutely.
That's a solid foundation.
Goalkeepers are
very good point.
Players.
That's a good point, Iggy. That's a solid point, man. That line makes the Italian defense of the 90s of the Italian national team look like nothing, man.
I told us he's 6.
Like rubbish,
he's ridiculous size, isn't he? 6'8" or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're 6'8" and you got people not doing their job in front of you, they should be scared into doing their job properly, shouldn't they? So it's all on him, actually. Forget all this Conte talk. Fraser Forster, pull your finger out, mate. Scare these players, get them running around properly.
There you go. You tell him there. You tell him, Cooves.
0 out of 10. I'm disgusted, in fact. Yeah, there we go.
Stuart's wondering if he can cheat already. Mark's giving him a 7, and Stuart's asking if he can cheat like he did last time, but Benny already put him in his place. So no cheating, Stuart. Just guess. And Paddy already dropped him a 7 as well.
Why would you cheat on this?
Why would you cheat on this?
Yeah.
Why would you cheat on this? But one of you guys did get it right.
How would you cheat on this? I'm confused. How would you cheat?
Well, in reality, look up Alistair Gould's ratings. That's all you got to do, right? This is his player ratings.
What Ranjit's doing at the moment.
So, yeah. He's like, I'm not losing this. Fuck this. Not to Iggy.
So he did in fact give him a 7.
He did give him a 7. So Iggy got a spot on there. Yeah. So Iggy got that one spot on.
He gave me 6. Hang on. Whoa. 6.57. I don't see Alistair Gold giving him a 6.57.
But right at the end there, Iggy did say, so therefore a 7.
Yes, he did. Yes. Feel free to rewind the clip.
The trouble is, Ranjit, if you're actually awake on streams all the time, you pick up stuff like this.
Listen.
Yeah. Yes. See? Kuva's got his list. Hey,
right, that's an extra point off there on that.
You know what? Yeah.
I'm taking no shit from you, Ranjit.
Fuck him, man. No, he's not the boss here.
You're guest there. You remember that.
That's right. Don't let him treat you like Rez Kuva.
Iggy has slaved over a hot sink doing the washing up to get onto this stream. I'm telling you, mate.
Still sweating.
How much washing up do you need from chicken soup, man?
His hands are as soft as a baby's bottom, I'm telling you.
They really are.
Oh,
yeah.
They're not. They're rough as anything, but I like it.
Well, in that case, I just want to say to Sophie tonight, oh, Jesh. Cooves on to Romero, big guy.
Should we bother? Should we just bin these? Oh, sorry, don't do it quickly. Romero, he was all over the place. 0 for me. Ranjit?
6, because he was marginally better than his mate next to him on the left-hand side, not his mate on the right-hand side. So.
Kuva said quickly, just throw out a damn number.
All right, fucking 6 then. Let's go on.
6. Iggy.
Yeah, hello, Iggy. Where's your number?
5.
Oh, right, okay.
I'd have given him. He was the better of the 3, but no more than 5. I don't think anyone should go above the 5 at the back. Personally speaking,
I'll see. We gave the answer before they finished answering. That's
right. I won't change.
Did I click on the next banner already? Oh shit! Oops.
Yeah.
I got a little nervous.
Should we do Dyer 5 next?
Should we do Dyer 5 next?
5 for Dyer, yeah. Dyer 5.
Yeah. Think
4.5, 4.5 for me, no more.
4.55.
4.5. I'm thinking he was definitely the worst of the 3. I don't know, guys. It's getting beyond the joke how this guy, I don't know, a centre half that doesn't put in a tackle and doesn't like marking. And that Walcott, if you actually go and watch that Walcott goal back, he was side by side. He's decided to go go and just leave him, and then just go onto the line and leaving Walcott. If he just stayed with him the whole action, he would have seen that out. But it's just beyond belief how this guy doesn't mark and doesn't like tackling. For me, 4. And I believe he's one of those players that Conte's talking about.
He should be, according to a lot of people. But Coops, you gave me a rating already, right?
Yeah. Probably doesn't matter.
You did give him a 5.
I said Dyer 5. Yeah.
Dyer 5. Okay, let's get through the defense quickly at least. Then.
Dave, Longley 5 as well. What's your rating for Longley 5?
I'd have given him the same rating, 4.
Okay.
4.
Fair.
Barry?
5.
Ali said 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Last defender.
If he got a 4, then Dyer should be getting a 4, man. They can't be getting a 5.
Yeah.
So I'm not in the same view as is it Ali Gold that you got it off? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Porro 7, who's bound to get an extra point.
Yeah.
He scored a goal. So
yeah.
So Porro 7.
Solid 7, man. It would if it had gone into a win. I think he'd have got an 8, or even a 9. But I thought he was. Do you know what? He's come really good the last game. He was good against Forest. He was good yesterday. A solid 7 on at least on yesterday's performance. The team's performance. He's got to come away as on the same line as say Foster. So 7 for me.
8 for me. Same as Forster. 8.
8 it is, baby.
Oh, good shout. Good shout.
8 it is. Last one.
Man of the match, according to no one would have got more than 8. So he's got to be man of the match.
Perisic 3, you had a nightmare.
Fuck off, Perisic.
What do you think, Ranjit?
Perisic, you can fuck off. 5, 4.5, 5. 5. 5. Because he scored. 5.
No, I reckon he'll get a 6. I reckon he's got a 6.
What did you go with, Coops?
3.
Close.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's the goal's always way too generous, I think.
Way too generous.
So him and Dyer got both of them got a 5. Mad.
Mr. Hodgepodge.
Oh, sorry. Before we go on to the midfield, I don't know how these got mixed up, but there was one more defender that he played a little bit, but he didn't. Well, he didn't really. He only put in the half hour, right? 36 minutes.
He was better than his 37 minutes was better than Perisic and Longley and Dyer. So I gave them all a 5. So I'm giving Davis a 6.
Yeah. I mean, for me, you can't judge a player on a 30 minutes performance, but yeah, I suppose you can go with 6, 7. Yeah.
Which one, Iggy?
Which one, Iggy?
6.7.
Starting to sound like a.
Yeah, that sounds like.
You said 6 or 7. I said 6.7. That's what?
I think bonus point for Iggy on that one.
Fair enough.
Fuck off, man. Bonus point.
Yeah,
It's going to be like that. 2 bonus. Give them one for me, too, Coops.
The man from Shelf Side Spurs is questioning the scoring on this.
Yeah, how dare you?
Really?
Hey, hang on.
You're calling out the integrity.
I don't give the points. Kuva, you won on Thursday, so just be very careful about how.
Exactly, that's why it's contesting it.
Yeah, Kuva, you know what? That's true.
It's the reason why it's contested it.
You were the offline winner. I was the online winner.
Still won it because it was a far.
It's how dare you? It's contested it because he won.
The integrity is under question of the
point
scoring system on Shelf Side Spurs. It will be looked into.
Trying to blame others is no good, Ranjit. It's like, oh, well, it was him that shot him, Your Honour. No, it doesn't work, does it? No.
Just held the gun. No. You got everybody's numbers here on Davies?
Yeah, 6.7. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
6.7.
Cover the bases, see?
Coobs, you know what time it is, but we've only got 4 players left. Do we want to run through the players, or do we want
just
to take our break?
Get the football out of the way, mate.
Get the football out of the way. Yeah, you don't want to talk about. I know the mood you're in, and
I don't even want to rate them, to be honest. Hoiberg 6 or whatever.
6. Okay, Iggy.
Yeah, same 6.
6.
No,
Barry.
more or less.
7.05.
7.05. Barry wins
There
it.
you go.
Extra bonus points for the .0s. Skippy.
Well, they must be on the same level. If he got a 7, and he's probably got a 7 as well. But he's probably going to get a 6 now, Nally.
7.
I'm going to go with a 0 for being harsh.
Just for being harsh. Well, then you get the bonus points there. 8.
8. The same as Porro. Fucking hell. Ali Gold's lost the plot, man.
Hey, don't be talking about my homie like that. But I will have a word with him. Sometimes the ratings are questionable.
Wow.
Ali,
some of his ratings.
So yeah, some of them. Sometimes I wonder too.
Is he watching the same game, or is he watching a game?
Well, if Porro and Skip got an 8, this guy's got a 9 then easly. I wouldn't give him a 9, but I'm just going by Ali's logic. This guy can't get less than an 8. But me personally, honestly, on yesterday's performance, the goal was the only thing that say that, I wouldn't give him more than 6. 6 on performance, but 7 because he scored a goal. But
we're trying.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, listen, I'd be amazed if he got more than 7, but he probably got an 8 or 9 Ali Gold.
Yeah, this isn't really a test on what we think about the players. It's more a case of how wrong we think Ali Gold is.
Yeah, it's become like that. Yeah,
That's what it's come to. Yeah, pretty
it's
much.
insane. Skip getting an 8 is insane. There's no logic to defy that rating. There's no, and I love Skip, by the way. Skip's been one of my favourite players, but he can't get an 8 on yesterday's performance.
I mean, to be absolutely fair, I mean, Alistair Gold is a big friend of the channel, isn't he, Bobby? So in that case, we won't be too harsh.
Big love, Ali Gold.
Alistair Gold, you are out of your mind.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get your shit together, man, homie. Don't worry, we'll talk about it later, man. We'll talk about it later. What did Barry say for Kane?
Well, bearing in mind that Porro got an 8, Skip got an 8. That means Kane's going to get a 6 or a 7, I think.
No, man, he's going to get. He's going to get the same as everyone else of the other big boys there.
Nick, 6 or 7.
No. I don't think he is. I'm going to go with 7.
You got Ali Gold's rating on that left side of your screen, ain't you?
Do you want to see my screen? I'll fucking show you. Hang on, let me take a picture.
Only if
Pornhub Did you all see that little click on the side? It just went bang just before he did it. Yeah, screen's gone.
What fucking bang, mate? Here you go. Hang on. Fucking line.
Was it Curry's only fan?
So touchy, isn't he? How sensitive is he?
Big up Bob.
I believe you. I believe you.
Iggy, yeah?
Thank you. I'll look it up now.
Did we get everybody's numbers, Coobs? The quicker we want to do this, the more we keep stalling.
It's getting a bit punchy in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Kane was a 7, buddy.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sonny.
Totting up. Actually, Sonny. Oh yeah. Still forgot. Sonny. Oh, who cares? 5, 6, 7. Whatever.
Okay. Barry. 7. Okay. Iggy.
Whose son, 9 the mid, 9. If he 6, I'll say I reckon he's got a 6.
6.
No, he loves Son, doesn't he? Oh, you're right though. Oh, ooh. It's a tie. You've just pulled that one back, Iggy.
Last one.
Yeah.
This is the decider.
I actually liked him. I thought yesterday was one of his better games. When he come on, he made an impact and he gave everything. I'd give him a 7, but 9 Ali. He'll probably give him a 6. Ranjit, I got your screenshot. See? I knew it.
Oh, fucking hell, that's killed it.
Ranj, what did Ali give him? I mean, what is your rating, sorry?
What did Ali give him? Fucking deluded, mate. Probably 7.5, 8. Fucking, who knows? Who cares?
What are you giving him?
Deluded. I liked him. I liked Kulu. I mean, I thought he is in the Kulu of like what we know, but I thought he was definitely better and made an impact coming on. That's the feeling I got. Sure, was he the Kulu of old? No, but I thought he was all right. I thought when he went off, he had given quite a lot. So I would put him. I would give him a 7. I wouldn't give him, but like I said, he'll probably get a 6. So I'm going to go with a 6 just because what I think he got.
I think Ali Gold likes him. I think he'll give him a 7 just to have because it's him.
Fair enough. He does like him a lot.
Fuck off, 8, man.
You see what I mean? It's just. There's no. When you think about these ratings, there's no thought. How do you go from one extreme to another? That means either Son gets a 6, he gets an 8. So the truth is probably somewhere in between. Give them both a 7. Do you know what I mean? This is what your forwards. Give them both. Give them all. I don't understand this. I think there's he listens to too many people. I don't think.
Yeah, but that's all because he's all about football and everything, right, Nate? And speaking about football.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up now! It's game time.
I've wanted to push that button for 45 fucking minutes. Oh, okay. The football part is done, gentlemen. Thank you. That was a long, painful 45 minutes, but it is game time. Let's loosen things up a little bit now. It is time for decisions. Kuva will be scoring you. I am going to give you 2 options, or I'm going to ask you a question or some shit. And I don't know. Kuva will figure out how he wants to judge you, score you, and give you points.
Iggy, congratulations on winning.
Thank you. It's been an honor. I'd like to thank my mom.
Why do you got to be like that? And don't forget the little people and the big people.
Go down, yeah. Who won the last game, by the way?
Well, the last game, Iggy did just at the death.
Iggy. At the death. Because he was closer to the
I said 7.5.
Don't argue with the hosts, man. Remember, your guest.
Yeah, but don't forget the bonus points.
Racist against the guy with fucking hair, yeah?
I thought he said 6.5.
You are a guest. Yeah.
Start the show again. We'll do it again.
Mr.
Huh?
Come on.
You're a guest.
It's your own time you're wasting.
Where's the rewind button?
You are a guest on here, Mr. Ranjit, Barry.
He just said ever since he's changed since he hit 1,000, man. So like some other guys I know. Once they get to a certain number, they change, bro. I'm seeing the change, Iggy. I don't know if you've seen it. You know, you're there in England firsthand. You know, but the kids, even one of his kids was messaging my kid the other day. It's like, yo, Dad's changed a lot. You know, so hopefully it's not going to be too massive, and we'll get the old Nick back soon. But it is time for decisions, gentlemen. So I hope you're ready. Like I said already, gentlemen, I'll give you some options. I'll ask you a question or some shit like that. Iggy's Kuva will give you points. Iggy's gonna win. I mean, I hope you guys do well. Good luck, Iggy and Nick. God bless you, Barry, Nick, Shaun, Ranjit, Shaun, Ranjwinder, Ranjwinder. Should have had a list of all the names. Fuck it. All right, gentlemen, very simple. Live on a deserted island with nothing except for your celebrity crush, or live in a mansion with everything you want, but with your ex.
Oh, fuck that. I'm with the crush, man. Fuck the ex.
Oh, this is an awkward one.
It's not awkward, Iggy.
Depends how crazy his ex was.
It might be awkward for you in a minute, depending on what your answer is.
Yeah, yeah. That is very true. Ask me that question again.
So you can live on a deserted island with nothing except for your celebrity crush, or you can live in a mansion with everything you want, but with your ex.
Iggy says
your ex,
Iggy wants to live with his ex. Sophie,
I thought he wanted both.
I would never say that. It's got to be option one. It's got to be option one, surely.
Paddy's asking for a third option. Live with Daniel Levy. There's your third option.
It's got to be option one.
Option. Kuva, you got the secret coding?
Yeah, I'm making note of it. Yeah,
you figured it out. Okay. On to
I'd
the
like
next
to
one.
just apologise for if Iggy suddenly drops off the stream. It's not his intention.
Or a pan.
Never to appear again.
Happy Mother's Day, Sophie. Happy Mother's Day, Sophie.
Yeah, hands that do dishes can be soft as your face, but they don't save you from a severe beating.
There you go. Ben likes Iggy's answer, I think, here. Or he wants both options as well. Would you rather be colorblind or lose your sense of smell?
Oh, look, this is awkward.
Colorblind.
No,
because your eyes know what colours are, so it doesn't kind of. I know you can sit there and say.
No, I'm going to go with the second option. Colorblind or sense of smell.
Sense of smell.
No, there's just so much smell of shit around. I'd rather avoid that.
Yeah.
And then I love colours, so I'm going to go with colours. I'm going to choose colours every time.
See, you're not a racist like Barry.
That's an incorrect answer, Iggy.
It's the same fucking thing, Bobby.
No, Kuva. In a way, when you think about it, if you go colorblind, you'll get to watch the Spurs in black and white. That's when we were last good.
That's true. That's true. I'm just thinking food.
So
you know, beautiful food. You want to smell that, surely.
You do, but you want to see the colour as well.
I am colourblind. It's fine.
Well, there you go.
I didn't even know that.
He's not losing anything.
Sorry, Bob. Sorry, I'm still learning. I'm going to have to write all these down. Hussein?
Leroy. Oh, shit.
Would you rather be a genius everybody thinks is an idiot, or would you rather be an idiot that everybody thinks is a genius?
I'm an idiot anyway, so no matter what people fucking think, I don't care what people think.
I think you're a genius, so there you go. So you are an idiot. I think you're a genius. Okay, so there you go.
You'd rather be a genius and think that everyone's an idiot.
Or would you rather be an idiot and everybody thinks you're a genius? The one that Barry just picked.
It's just, you know.
So would you rather be smart or stupid, basically?
Is this quick fire, Bobby, or we
Yeah, I think the fact that I'm taking so long will probably go with number 2. The fact that I'm taking so long to answer, I'm probably going to go with a 2.
There you go. But you're right. It's not quick fire. It's decisions. But points are based on the speed of the answer, and Kuva gives the points. So it's all on him. Okay. Would you rather look strong and be weak, or look weak and be strong? Iggy.
Look weak and
be
strong. Every day of the week.
Be strong.
Yeah, both look weak, be strong. Because ultimately it comes down to you and you only. That's the only person you can really bank on is yourself. So I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I look like on the outside. From the outside.
Makes it easier to spark out everybody else at the kindergarten, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It's amazing how we went from 8 viewers when we were actually talking about football to doubling them when we went to talking shit. Yeah, sorry to everybody that we made you watch the football end of it. We're obviously going to have to start removing aspects.
Yeah, I told you. It's just,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hey, by the way, this shirt's looking good back there, buddy. I like where you put it. That's the official 3.
Yeah, because I couldn't get into it. That's for sure.
Would you get him an extra small?
I sent some over. I got to get Iggy one and send some over there, man. A few more people deserve some. Would you rather read the book or watch the movie?
Watch the movie.
Read a book. I think you get a lot more from reading a book than watching a movie. That's my take.
Settle down now. So you're starting to sound like Nick was earlier.
No, I'm trying to win points here. So I thought if I elaborate on my answer, then it might consider the extra points.
Hold on, settle down. Let me ask the point master. Kuva, is that true? Does he get a?
Yeah, I think generally speaking, I'd agree with Iggy. But there's films like Avatar. I mean, who gives a shit about a book when it's Avatar?
That's true.
Just watching it for the.
If you had said that, I might have answered differently.
What you shoot? Oh, he can hear us.
Oh my god! If it was, if my fucking auntie had balls, she'd fucking be my uncle.
You know,
does your auntie have balls?
Do we give him
that is a topic I want to get into right now.
Iggy, sorry, can you just hold up your hands quickly?
Hold up my hands.
Yes, quickly. Just 1 second. Oh, so look how soft and gentle they look. He's been washing dishes all day. Give it.
I think so.
Look at the wrinkles, man.
That's what's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll let it slide. It's all good. Thanks. It's all good.
Anyway, can we talk about Nick's aunt who's got balls?
Nick's aunt.
He said it, not me. He said it, not me.
What did he say? Nick's aunt has balls?
He said it.
No, I said if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
Oh, if she had balls. Why would your aunt have balls?
I'm confused. So she doesn't have balls, or she wants balls?
No, they're both a pair of. I mean, they should play for Spurs.
Well, when you say both, your aunt and your uncle both have balls?
No, what if it was only balls?
They're both
only balls?
If you answer this correctly, Barry, you can actually get extra points. I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to help you to remain in the game because I'm just running away with it.
Bob.
It's very.
Yeah,
I thought he liked his favourite
watching
film,
it is good too.
Shawshank Redemption.
He loves Shawshank. Honestly, man, I went when Bob picked me up, and he drove me up to my uncle's house there, and it was quite a hike there. And he had that one of the new fancy vehicle. I can't remember what company though, but the one he works for. And it had on the TV screen, it had Shawshank playing, and it was just such a lovely ride. It was nice.
Bobby, can you ask your panel, not your panel, can you ask people in the comments if they like Shawshank Redemption? Do they actually think it's a good film, or do they think it's a bad film or a rubbish film? I'd be interested to know what the guys in the comments think.
Iggy, you don't have to ask me to ask. You can just ask them.
Okay, guys, can you tell us? Can you tell us if you think Shawshank Redemption is a really good film or it's a bad film? Let me know. Or Kuva's got it straight in.
Clickbait Kuva. His new name.
I'm just curious to know. So many different opinions on this film, and I'm just interested to know. Legendary. There you go, guys. So Bobby knows all about films.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at it.
Actually, but Mama K just watched this, believe it or not, a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago.
Sophie loves the film.
She did too.
Sophie loved the film.
Loved it. Yeah, I think it was
I'm
one
a
of
bit
those.
confused.
Well, I liked it the first time I saw it, and
you watched it more than once?
Oh yeah, because it's one of those things that when we had regular TV, it was one of those ones that just keeps coming back on after a while.
We had regular TV, but now we
have the IP box, right? So
we have the fucking every channel, pornographic, everything.
Oh, dude, all kinds of porn on this thing. It's awesome. 24 hours, unlimited. The only section, sometimes it's a bit weird because it's like all the busty porn comes on at once on all the channels, and then it kind of goes away at once. So it's just like I'd like a little bit more, bit more options in there, kind of a bit more mix up, right? You know what I mean? And Big K says the same thing.
I think for its time that the film came out, I thought it was a good film. I wouldn't say it was an amazing film, but I thought it was a good film. My height, let me know. Liam, let me know what you think of the film. It's obviously it's a bit dated now. It's a bit dated. It's an old film back in the 90s, I think it was. But listen, let me know what you think.
What does it matter if it was made in the 90s? It was set in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s.
No, I mean, looking at it, yeah, you're right. When you say it like that, it's right. But it's dated now. You got to think 30 more years from the making of that film. It's old. You think of all the effects that they can do to it now to make that film even look even more set in the 30s. I think it's a great movie. I do. I think it's a great film. But would I watch it again?
Make the walls look more stony, you mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
everybody likes being stoned. We know that.
All the guards in their guard uniforms. Make the guard uniforms even more guardy.
Work in the fields, make it work even more harder.
Yeah, that's right.
I just realized we're completely stalling here. We're like halfway through. We got 5 more questions here, boys. So come on, get to it. Get your game faces on, boys. Who can look at your phone while it's unlocked? Your boss or your wife?
Boss.
No, wife. Why? Isn't it the same thing? Wife, boss.
Good answer. I like that. Point to Iggy there.
Well played.
Barry, you need to sharpen up, mate. Sharpen up.
Mate, you know how late it is.
To be fair, there was a bit of a lag with your answer, though. Like, it took a little while to get it out, Iggy, but it was a great answer.
It's because I'm lying back. I'm kind of ready to semi ready for bed, sort of thing. So kind of.
It's chill time, buddy.
Oh yeah. I'm enjoying myself. That's
It's good. That's all that matters. It's all that matters, buddy. Would you rather marry the most attractive person you have ever met, or marry the best cook you have ever met?
Oh,
cook.
Oh,
cook.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll go with the latter. I do love my food, so I'm gonna go with
Shawshank.
Cook, the best cook ever is the most attractive person.
Yeah, exactly.
See.
Yes, he got it.
You get it.
It's the Iggy mindset there.
Of course. I'll do the watching
up. Iggy Wankfest or something.
Listen,
I don't know. Kuva,
Barry, don't be a Mitrovic.
I'm docking Ranjit a point there. He's been on.
Barry, don't be a Mitrovic. Don't be a
Yellow
Mitrovic.
card, mate. Yellow card.
Nick, I'm sorry. I just
Don't be
asked
a
the questions,
Mitrovic.
baby. I just asked the questions, baby.
Yeah. Don't be a Mitrovic. No one likes when the referees don't like getting pulled left to the pillar to post. No one likes that.
Oh yeah.
Iggy likes getting pulled off. What?
Now this one's going to be a tough choice for Iggy. Would you rather have an afro or a mullet?
Well, I've had a mullet, so I'll probably go with an afro. I've had a mullet before, back in the 90s, but I'll say an afro would be so cool. Definitely go with an afro.
Yeah, Ranjit.
I already answered 4 hours before Iggy did, so.
All right,
it's that kind of attitude that's letting you down. Yeah. It's that kind of attitude. This is the kind of attitude that Conte was on about yesterday, and you have brought it to the show. Not good enough.
Iggy, do you see what I was talking about earlier? Do you see the change?
Yeah, believe me.
So for Kuvs, man, wasn't he totally different like 4 weeks ago?
This is
believe
exactly
me,
what you're talking about,
bro.
Yeah.
Like Iggy 10K hasn't changed. Same Iggy. Iggy.
Right.
Believe me.
People like Iggy, don't they?
You know what? My kids, to be fair, my kids actually adore him. Actually, they adore
Vancouver.
Big K actually has a new special spot in his heart for Iggy, just because of the mad support he got on Shelf Side last week. So
he didn't. He fucking picked little K. What's this nonsense?
No, he didn't.
No,
Iggy was.
You see more lies. This is more lies. More lies. More lies.
I'm getting the receipts, man.
Go and get the receipts. They're more lies.
Fuck Big K, who's liking Eric Dyer. Sorry, Big K, but little K all the way.
Afro's just so cool as well.
Bob knows how Chris gets it played out, man.
You got to let your soul glow. So yeah, I'll choose Afro 100%.
There you go. We did that one. Would you rather be Harry Kane but be on £3,000 a week, or be Vincent Janssen level on £300,000 a week?
Oh, Jansen all day long. Fucking
Yeah.
get paid the most for being so shit. No, it's easy answer. Win-win.
And you wonder why footballers have no pride.
No. Harry Kane needs to get a new agent if he's on £3,000 a week.
Wait, what, you mean his brother's no good?
No, on that money, he's no good.
He had a gentleman's agreement that he get 257,000, but actually he just took 3,000 and some fucking Smarties.
300k a week
and a box of Walker's crisps every week.
Jansen,
last one, gentlemen. Last
his
one.
agent takes a 97% cut.
Yeah, then I might as well be Kane on 3k a week.
So what? He's £100 a week then, after the taxes are paid and everything. That's not bad.
We should have a whip round, in fact.
Yeah.
We should start a GoFundMe for him.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Last one for you. Never use social media again, or never watch another movie again.
Social media. Easy. For me, it wouldn't be a great loss for me.
That's it, Coos. You got a point tally for them?
Movie, man.
Let's move on.
There is something to move on to here. This.
Oh, fuck off.
Here's with it. Well, the problem with your Shelf Side Spurs. Not every round needs to be scored, you know. Leave the audience wanting more sometimes.
I don't fucking do the scores. I don't do the questions. Yeah. It's not on me.
Don't
fucking tell me
excuses. You're the Eric Dyer.
You're the producer.
I'm clicking a fucking button.
How are you not taking credit for this? He should be taking credit for it all.
Yeah.
Don't disclose your cards so easily.
It's no good coming on here and taking your anger out on the rest of us.
What do we do? So angry. I don't like angry Nick.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He does look sexy though when he's angry.
Do me a favor. Can we?
Just
give him the win. Just give him the win.
Fuck the win. I don't want the fucking win. You giving me the win.
I don't like this attitude.
Win. It's fine.
This is the attitude that we're talking about.
Yeah,
the attitude at Tottenham is not right. This
I'm
is the kind of attitude that we're talking about.
So you're only accepting a win that you earn, even though you put no effort into it.
Don't be selfish.
Right.
I don't like this attitude. Just take the win. Just take the win. And like you don't need it.
You have won this week, Barry.
Goose. They don't really want to talk about football anymore, and this was the last thing we were going to talk about.
Do we deserve top four?
I wasn't sure if we should just
let's move on.
Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
It's easy answer for me. If we get it at the end of the season, yes. If we don't, no.
Very good.
League tables all about.
I think that's the most fairest.
If we finish in the top four, then we deserve it. If
we win enough games, if out of the 10 games we win all 10, then I most definitely deserve it.
Matareo says they deserve to walk home after every week game we lose. We locked in the training ground a week after.
No, not the training ground, because it's like a fucking 5-star.
Oh, it's also it's all nice, isn't it?
They want to be locked in fucking my shed.
Yeah. Matarel, being locked at Hotspur Way isn't a punishment.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
Let's send him to a nice Mexican jail.
Trust me. Even standing outside Hotspur Way, and I know something about that. That isn't punishment. It really is.
We need to strip all of the furniture out of that place. They earn the right to have a chair by doing really well on the training pitch. And I think we need to get rid of the manager and all that, and all the coaches and everything. Get in, resurrect the drilling structure from Full Metal Jacket and take them players through that every single time.
Ranjit, Tottenham High Road at 2 a.m. in the morning. Nah, it's a different story.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
Let them out. Let them out.
Yeah. Let them go for a walk on Tottenham High Road at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting
That'd
night.
be good. That would.
Yeah. Bit of an O.J. Simpson moment, wasn't it, from the CCTV? Yeah.
Kuv, do you want to take this one? What do you think about what Bob's asking? No.
Arsenal to bottle the league on the last day of the season and us finish 5th, or us 4th and them winning it.
I'll take 10.
The first one all day long. Fucking first one all day long.
Fuck it, I'd take relegation rather than them winning it. you know. Oh, this is a bit of a nerdy one, but way back in the 80s, the second Star Trek movie, The Wrath of Khan, and at the end of it, rather than just accept the loss, he's happy to die just to take out everything with him. I think that's my attitude to Arsenal winning trophies.
That's just the Indian way.
Both clubs to the ground.
If you're gonna go out.
Fucking go out,
Let's
guns
go
blazing,
out.
baby. Go out, guns
out,
blazing. That's enough for the football. We had one more thing about football. Fuck it, Koops. No more football.
No more. Yeah.
Should we just address this one?
I was enjoying that.
We do have one more talking point, though, Iggy. We do have one more talking point.
I bet Nick was one of those kids that walked away and sulked with the ball if things were not going his way for everyone else. What's wrong with that?
Do you know what, Bobby? Fucking, I agree. Fucking hell. I agree with you. Fucking Paddy. Fucking hell.
Do you see what I mean now, Nick? Do you see what I mean? Finally. The kids don't see it. My wife doesn't see it. No, Paddy's so lovely. No, he's not. He's an evil Irishman.
See, the thing is with doing that is at least it shows leadership, doesn't it?
And it shows and in reality, if Nick really did do that, he's helping his peers learn a hard life lesson.
You want to fucking play football, yeah? Fuck off. My ball, and I'll fucking play when I want to fucking play.
Tell him, Nick.
You want to play football? Get fucked.
Yeah.
My ball, my rules.
Where's the ball? Where's the ball, Nick?
Why was it so shiny? Has it got lube on it?
No.
I'm not speaking.
All right.
I'm not speaking. Talking about looping balls.
How long are we going? Because I'm on a promise.
You're on a promise? Oh, okay, in that case, we'll just get to work.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up now! It's game time.
Yeah, definitely needs to come with a disclaimer.
Gotta go that. No disclaimers. We'll go that. Okay, click on this one. I click on this one. And then you know what time it is. It's time for Spot the Bull. And I will explain Spot the Bull to you. So you know how it goes, boys and girls.
Suck the bull.
Yeah, you're gonna suck the bull. You know what that is.
You know, it's an upgrade on Ride the Donkey. You know how it goes.
We love donkeys. Especially Kuva's donkey.
I was trying to think of how to do a donkey impression. I was about to go bah, but it doesn't really work, does it?
Is that when you're role playing?
Well, we got an intro.
It's good enough.
We got an intro with the cat backed by cougar sounds. So,
hang on, Bobby, hang on, Kuva. Is that when you're role playing? You ask the donkeys to act like a sheep, bitch. Bar for me.
That's right. And Mr. Wolf is coming.
Oh boy. Well, now that we got the shit started up, go for a Coovs. It's all you, baby. You know how it goes, boys. You guys have played the game before. 3 stories in 3 different rounds. One made up by myself, one made up by that sexy Scandinavian right there, and one is actually fucking true. So you guys are gonna have to figure out which one is which. Coovs, take it away, baby.
Okay, got the rules sorted. I'll just get straight into the first story. It's the Phonograph School of Languages for Parrots. In September 1903 in Philadelphia, a school opened described as the only institution of its kind in the world that taught parrots to speak by means of the new technology of the phonograph. Its founder, Mrs. Jacob Hope, launched the school with a record that repeated the phrase, "Polly wants crackers," 1,000 times. She later expanded it to offer other phrases, the fee for for a 6-month term was $40, but more if the bird was to be taught French or German sentences. So that's the first story. That's the phonograph school for parrots. Second story, simply dog talk. Nice talk there. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Nice one, Bobby. There have been many attempts over the years to create a device that transforms man's best friend's emotions into human expression. One of the more costly and seemingly more futile attempts came from Swiss Science Institute in 1994. After developing a system capable of linking over 150 dog behaviors into an English-speaking audio output, the device spent the next 3 months on its test subject, Daisy, a 6-year-old golden retriever, emitting only 3 words: eat, ball, and walk. It seems dogs are very easily pleased.
Very easily.
And on to the third one of the group. It's the colour of music. In June 2016, students at the University of Toliara in Madagascar started an experiment to see how music would influence the large chameleons that were common to the region. After several months, the students had some interesting results. They realized that jazz music put the chameleons into a relaxed state, and they would then display their natural colors. It was found that heavy metal music actually aggravated the chameleons, and they would display colors of aggression. The most interesting result was when they played some classical piano. Music known to be relaxing, in fact, stimulated the chameleons, and they would literally become aroused and attempt to mate with the others in their group.
There you go. That's all 3 stories. So
there we go. So it's the school for parrots. So you pay to get the parrots taught all the phrases they need, possibly in French and German. It's the dog's emotions being converted into an electronic audio device, but it's only good for 3 words. Or it's the chameleons being put through the experiment to change colours or indeed get horny, depending on what music's played.
Okay.
So you've got to work out which is the true one, which is the fake one from Bobby K, and which is the fake one from myself.
I'm going to say Bobby Kuv true.
So you're saying this one is me?
Yeah, because it was American, right? So it's got to be you.
Fair enough. And you're saying this one is Kuva? Right?
Yeah,
you said this one's Kuva, and you said this is true, the community one. Okay. Igsta.
I think
Chat, feel free to answer which ones you think is which.
I think this I think this is Kuva. The first one's Kuva. That's true, by the way.
You say this one's Kuva, the first one?
True. I think this is true.
You think this is true?
I think the second one, I think this one's you. And the last one is Kuva's lie or Kuva's bullshit, whatever you want to call it.
Not bad, Koos. They did all right.
Not bad. Not bad.
Do you want to actually let them know, or should we just go on to the next round and fuck it, hold them on, or should we?
No, let's let them know. So
let them know this time.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Mile High Leo said that it was Kuva, Bobby, and True. So technically, he got none right. So 0 there. And Stuart's going True, Kuva, and Bobby, and Stuart spot on.
Stuart spot on.
Well
spotted. The parrots, that was indeed the true story. The Simply Dog Talk was in fact my bullshit story. And of course the colour of music was from the somewhat questionable mind of my co-host, Mr. Bobby. So not too good. I think that's
not too bad. A point each. Yeah, Iggy got the correct guess with the true one, and Nick got the correct guess with your one. So a point to go for each of them. So let's go on to round number 2. It kind of works
like the football, doesn't it? You either get 3 points, 1 point, or 0 with every
nothing.
Round.
Yeah. Well, that's why we set it up that way intentionally.
You two are basically Tottenham Southampton tonight.
Cool.
That's what we think of you anyway. That's what we like to think of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, by the end of the show, you can figure out which one's which.
True. Right. On to the second round then of this high octane white knuckle ride through the through some stories. Okay. The second one will start off with a moving performance.
Yeah.
August 1978, researchers into the phenomena of telekinesis from the State Science Institute of Florida and a company named Brainwave, based in Tampa Bay, put forward their champion subjects, Don Masterton and Eva von Brahms, in a straightforward duel. Each contestant simply had to move a 1 pound lead weight from the middle of the table into their opponent's end zone, using nothing but the power of their mind. A thrilling contest was eventually declared a draw after 3 hours of non-movement and a crowd that had shrunk from over 150 to 6. So we've got the telekinesis head-to-head there as the first story. Nothing happening for 3 hours, basically. Second story, Preach Sister. Sibling rivalry is something that cannot be denied. Twin sisters Gail and Bernadette Robinson were avid church-going choir singers. Unfortunately, they also thought one was better than the other. After a sermon at the church had ended one Sunday morning, the sisters would continue to sing songs of praise and prayer to the Lord. A singing duel within the church had been started, and the ladies would not stop until one had given up. They proceeded to sing songs of worship for the next 5 hours before Bernadette would finally break and concede victory to Gail. So you got the two sisters with the sing-off in the church. Finally, the prayer duel to the death. In June 1903, Islamic leader Mirza Ghulam Ahmad challenged Christian evangelist John Alexander Dowie to a prayer duel to the death. Ahmad claimed to be the second coming of Christ in the script, who would establish the final victory of Islam on earth. But Dowie, claiming to be the forerunner of Christ's return, insisted that Christ intended to destroy all Muslims. Ahmad, in announcing the duel, declared that God would reveal which one of them was telling the truth by killing the liar first. Dowie died in March 1907. Ahmad died a little over a year later, but he died a winner.
Yeah, there we go.
So there's the three stories. There's the moving performance with a telekinesis duel. There's the sisters having a sing-off in the church, or there's the religious bigwigs having a prayer off to the death.
What's the matter? What's the matter, Barry?
Barry's a little upset. I don't think he wants to play anymore. He wants his ball back.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Do you want to take your
his ball back?
I'm going to go and play football. See you later, boys.
What's so glum, chum? What's the matter? Come on.
Nothing.
What about this
I'm going to say Kuv Bobby True.
So you're saying Kuva, Bobby. You're saying the prayer one is the true one. Okay.
If that was the third one, yeah.
Yeah. First one is the telekinesis one. Second one is the sisters.
Second one was the two sisters in the fucking
two sisters, and then
each other in the church or whatever you were talking about.
Okay.
Oh God, I hope
that's a good story though.
Which it might be.
Or we'll use that for next week. 2 weeks from now, we'll use that one.
Yeah.
Iggy.
I'm gonna go with. I think this one's you, Bobby. This one's got your name on it for me.
Right.
And I'm torn between 2 and 3 for Kuva. I'm going to go with Kuva 2 and the last story true. No, Kuva number 2 and the last story as true. So 1 Bobby, 2 Kuva, third one true.
So you both say the last one. This one is the true one.
Yeah.
Really? The prayer duel off.
Why not? Why not, man?
You both. I don't know. Cooves. I
don't know what to say.
I mean, it fucking made a great story. He died a year later, but he died the winner. I love that. Even if it isn't true, I hope it fucking is.
Leo knows me a bit better.
No,
You
I
said
reckon the
Kuva
sister.
through
No,
and Bobby.
all jokes aside. I think for some reason in the back of my mind, I want the third one to be true, but I
Well,
think the
Stuart went
I
with
think the
your answers
sisters
here,
one. I
Iggy.
think the sisters one was a pretty damn good story.
That was a pretty good one. I'm glad you like that one because
Singing for 5 hours till someone gave up.
that's it, baby. That's the way we go. Kuv,
Yeah,
he liked that one. Do you want to
we
tell him
need the
who wrote
sisters
that
at
one?
Tottenham. We need those sisters at
We
Tottenham.
need that commitment,
That
baby.
kind of tenacity to go all the way to the end just to come be the last one standing. That would be awesome.
That's what it's
Would
about.
be. Perhaps that's the form of a protest at the ground. A sing-off.
A sing-off.
Standing.
It might be entertaining.
I thought they were fingering each other in church, but hey, whatever you guys said.
What we said. Kuz, one of them did really good this round. One
They
went
did.
3 for 3.
The true story was, in fact, you both got that. It's the prayer duel to the death.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't think either of you.
Fucking
Yeah.
great story, man. I wanted that to be true.
I did add the last line myself, though. The he died a winner bit. But,
I mean, that's the bit that got me in the end. I thought, fuck it, if you're gonna win, die and win. You know, it's a great story.
Yeah,
For me, that one,
it was that last fucking win.
It was that last line that did it for me. The fact that he died a year later, and he thought, "Fuck it, I'm winning."
That's a hint for Eric Dyer, isn't it? If he comes off the pitch dead one week, he'll have earned his cross with the fans. I'll tell you.
Then we can give him a 7 rating.
Yeah,
Ali Gold will give him a
7.6 ish. Yeah. The moving performance, the telekinesis one, was indeed my fake story.
Yours.
And and of course the singing in church thing, that is Bobby K all over, because that's one of his favorite hobbies.
That's what I do.
That's
I
what- that's
love
what I got-
going
that's what I
into
got
black
confused.
gospel churches, and I get in there and Jesus loves you. Oh man, that shit's so much fun, man.
There's some funny
Bobby,
funerals
that's where I
around it.
recognise you from, man. You're from
Talk about
Sister
energy.
Act.
Sister Act's the
Fucking
best,
Sister
one of the
Act,
greatest
man.
movies ever made. Okay, only second to Shawshank. Bob,
They're pretty
Bob
much the
Wilson.
same plot, though, really, aren't they?
Exact same, I think. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Sister Act and
exactly the same.
Shawshank. Yeah, exact same. Thing.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
I think if they just had an update, hey, Iggy,
They did.
Here we go.
repaint those walls
I
or something,
can't
it'll be
wait for
fine.
these three. Someone fucking getting noshed off in the fucking swings. Someone.
Yeah,
Oh, here's a good
different
round
type
for
of
you.
game.
Well, it's
Oh,
a tight game
type
here.
of
It's
game.
4-2.
I didn't know you've already done this one.
It's 4-2.
Right,
Round 3, baby. 4-2. Nick is in the lead. Iggy takes all 3. He could still win this.
That's true.
Iggy, check your phone in a second.
Was that the answers?
No, I sent them to you earlier already, bro.
I think
Oh,
you've.
wow.
They should read "Hoped brain would prove innocence." There shouldn't be a
Thanks.
second brain in there, but not to worry.
That's what happens when I do shit quickly. So why don't you just doom.
When you shit quickly, you grow a second brain.
Doom.
Interesting.
Doom.
Okay. Anyway, so I shall read out the story in the meantime. Right.
Yeah, is that
Hope brain would prove innocence.
Hey.
October 1913. Charles Gilbert, imprisoned for 48 years for the murder of a bounty officer, requested that his body be given to Yale Medical School following his death so that doctors there could examine his brain. Gilbert believed this would prove his innocence, albeit post-mortem, since a brain such as his, he insisted, could neither have conceived of nor perpetrated a murder. Following his death, his request was granted. However, the results of the autopsy were not reported, and he died a winner. No, I added that as well.
A year later.
Every story must end with that.
Yeah.
He died a winner a
It's
year
just that-
later
it's
after
just-
his autopsy.
It's just in the great misery. There's just an uplifting bit right at the end.
That's right. That's right. Got the Madeline McGinn's. No, we haven't. No.
Oh, no.
No, we'll moving on.
This is almost as bad as me putting a
Terrible.
fucking bag over my head.
We're going to hell. We are going to hell. But we die winners.
Oh, hang on.
We're going to hell,
think
but
you
we're
guys
going
can
on as winners.
I think
I can tell you about the next one. Stelios was streaming on a Monday night on Tottenham Away. It was a stream full of abuse. That one's fucking true.
I like the other.
We'll just go with that one.
Actually, that was a good one. We should again. That's 2 stories Nick's given us for the next show. That's fantastic.
How
How
desperate must he be to win this game? How desperate?
It's actually
we could do a whole game show out of Stell or not Stell.
Next in 2 weeks from now. Come back for Stell or no Stell.
He'd love it.
Get him on. See how much he knows about it. Get him on. See how much he knows.
Get him on and then question him whether he said this or not. And just
that's actually a brilliant game.
Did Stell say this? And he'd have to be sitting there going, "Did I say that? I might have said it."
But then we're gonna have to put that. We got 2 weeks to put it together. We're gonna have to find all the clips where he does actually say it.
Got it wrong, thong or flip flop.
Not bad at all.
This is writing itself, yeah. Okay, anyway, round three. Second story, stream of abuse. 2022, New York. Eddie De Salva was obsessed with streaming everything in his life as often as he could on his channel, Ed's Life. After an initial peak of over 35,000 viewers started to dwindle, Ed resorted to more and more elaborate and creative ways to gain viewers. It was a downward spiral for Ed, as eventually he attempted to provoke a race-hate confrontation with one of his neighbours. However, Ed had become so accustomed to wearing his chest-mounted GoPro that he'd captured the entire scene on video, clearly showing he started the fight. Police used the video as evidence to see Ed sentenced to 5 years for a race hate crime. So that's the second one, stream of abuse, and trying to fix the dwindling figures by taking matters into his own hands. Third story, again, really? Okay. Mastermind criminal Justin Walter was a criminal. Well, of course he was. Did you write this or something, Bobby? Oh, no, I mean, it's true, isn't it? No, I did it.
Very good.
I did number 2 in this group.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I did number 3, 2. Yeah.
Not 1.
And then
actually, it kind of makes sense when I read it now. Mastermind criminal Justin Walters was a criminal, not a mastermind. Okay, it doesn't make sense. I'll take it back. Justin was from Weiser, presumably, or Weiser, Idaho, where crime was virtually non-existent.
Where do you find this shit? Go on. Sorry.
Okay. Justin decided he would take advantage of the fact that the town had 3 police officers, then generally worked from home and would respond to calls only when radioed in. The town was ripe for picking, and Justin decided he would start preying on the local gas station. He proceeded to rob the gas station twice in 1 week with a fake plastic gun. Word spread quickly in the town regarding this new master criminal. Justin proved not to be such a mastermind. He returned the following week and attempted to use a credit card that he said stolen from the previous week's heist. Needless to say, it was a quick and easy arrest for the local authorities, and Justin would end up being the first criminal charged in town for over 9 years.
Nice.
So
was he a winner though, Kuva? Was he a winner?
He was a winner. He died a winner in jail because Bubba was in the cell waiting for him. Said, "You get the bottom bunk."
Okay, I'm going Kuva, true Bobby K.
Kuva, true Bobby K.
So you're saying this is Kuva, the brain wine?
This is pressure time now, Iggy, because you really need to pull this out of the bag.
Kuva. I need to pull this out of the bag because I'm losing. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You can't go the same answers as me.
Sure you can. Why can't he?
Because you're lose.
What did you say? What did you say?
He said this one was. He said that one was Kuva. He said this
Kuva,
one
true Bobby K.
And then he said me.
So Kuva, true Bobby K. Fuck it, I'm going the same. What's the worst that can happen?
That you get no point. That you get no points.
No, I think the second one. No, the second story. The second story sounded more true out of the three. Then it's just for me trying to guess who out of you two come up with those bullshit story. So the second one,
I'm offended.
The second one.
You make it sound like there's bullshit in
the
these
Bobby
stories.
The Bobby one, because you was just reading shit and just like, this don't make sense. So it sounded more like Bobby. He's criticizing his work. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it. Second story, truth. Last one, Bobby. First one, Kuva. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, exactly. We Stuart.
Baseball Stewart said what Ranch said automatically by default. Nick, that means you would win, even if because Iggy, you gave the same answers as him.
No, man, I genuinely believe the second one was true the whole way through.
Yeah.
And the third one,
two.
because he criticised you, he criticised blah, 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 is a mastermind criminal, but he wasn't a mastermind. Was he even a criminal at this point?
We don't know.
I don't know. You know what? That could have been a game that Kuva played. So it could have been his story as well. I did think that. I probably should have gone with that gut feeling. But
could also just so happen to be true.
It could well be true. So it could have been all part of the plan. But I don't know. I just felt the second one had a bit more truth. I don't know if any of them are true. I don't know. First time I've heard all three stories.
Shit, somebody's gonna figure out. We'll make all of them up soon, Coop.
Yeah, imagine. Actually, they were all bullshit.
I got the kids to make them up every day, every week. That's gonna be the new thing now.
They go for all these stories.
Actually, there we go. Which bullshit story did Little K make up? Which one did Big K make up? And which one did my nephew Ryan make up?
They were all pretty dark for kids news. To be reading. Pretty dark stories.
But they all died winners.
They all died winners. I swear to God, this week.
Look how desperate he is to win. Look how desperate he is to hear it.
Well, I've won anyway because me and Iggy had the same answer. So don't
you do win, and you do win with a lot of pride because again, back-to-back rounds, you went 3 for 3. Iggy went 3 for 3 with you this round. So Barry, with our highest point total I think we've ever given in this game, Kuv's a 7 out of 9.
Ben Kaufman smoked the first couple of these games. He got 9 out of 9.
Oh, he did get 9 out of 9 one game. That's right. Benny does hold the perfect record. Yes, but 7 to you, 5 to Iggy. So well played, Iggy. A lot better than the last time you played this. So,
it's amazing.
It's amazing. What the only real winner is football. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, and that died as a winner as well. By the way, Bobby, thanks for the messages, man. Thanks for that.
You're welcome, bro. You know what? I should have sent them earlier, though.
It's not true. It's not true. Paddy, it's not true.
No, he's more mad about Paddy.
Fuck's sake, Paddy.
Listen, the people have spoken.
Hey, look who's here! Look who's here! Just in time for, oh my goodness, 12 days. 12 days, Iggy. Do you have like
number 2, yeah, Iggy. Number 2, the X. You want to choose the X or the? Oh shit, yeah.
No. Why are you making stuff up? Why are you making stuff up for?
Iggy.
He picked proposing to Sophie in Italy. Isn't that what his option was?
Exactly. She turned me down. 3. I proposed to her recently again.
Yeah, fuck you, Sophie. You turned Iggy down. You deserve everything you get.
I had the whole Rocky.
No, you don't. I had everything you get. I don't mean what I say, Sophie. Please don't hurt me.
I had the whole Rocky scene sec. You know when it takes and it takes Adrian and goes, "Oh well, I hope you wouldn't mind marrying me too much." And then she says what? And he pulls her ear plug. Goes, "I hope you wouldn't mind marrying me too much." And then as he celebrates, the church bell goes on. You know, and then he goes to the church scene. It reminded me of that. I heard the church go. I thought, "Do you want to get married?"
It was exactly the same, except for the lack of happiness.
Yeah, really, lack of snow. The tiger. I didn't have the hat.
Bro, why didn't you call me? I could get you a tiger. Come on.
Fool
me once. In our backyard, man.
Fool me once, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
A little bit.
Do you know where the biggest population of tigers is in the world at the moment?
Toronto,
Texas.
Really?
What? I'm surprised it's not Qatar with all these guys buying
private pets.
Yeah,
Texas.
Wow.
Exotic.
Who'd have thought it? What a place for them to live as well. Bloody hell.
Oil tigers.
It's just insane, honestly. What? That's the last place I'd think for them to leave. Honestly. I say no, Alan. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying that because I'm not going to come out good responding that. Whatever answer I came with,
That's very true. That's very true. Well played, Iggy. Well played. Kuv, a little bit depressing on the football side, but we got through the fun part of the show. That was all right. And I think we need more fun stories, though. They were dark this week. I think I'm gonna try to find ones that are like related to like porn.
Yeah, can we get people getting noshed off in the playground, fingering in the church?
Yes.
Yeah, we are going to be switching. Oh, that being said, should we tell them, Kuv?
It's the alternative version of Kill Bill, the one I watched anyway.
That'd be a good one.
What do you think, Kuv? Should we let them know now that we're going to switch things and put the sounds in them and it's just Saturday and that's the thing in the 2 weeks?
No, leave them in the dark, mate.
Okay, just post it.
Okay,
yeah.
No, go on.
It's not about these guys. It's about the handful of people that do like to come and watch us for some weird reason. But yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks, folks. But now we will be switching to Saturday nights. So we will be on Saturday evenings. I know a lot of you have work Monday morning and your wives complain that you're up late talking on streams when they should in reality be happy that you're at home spending time with your family and your friends instead of out at the pub or something like that. Not that I'm, signaling anybody out or anything that would complain about the noise in the evening.
It's basically so we can alternate with our mate Bob Spurs, isn't it? So
and that's true too. Yeah, every Saturday night at 5:30 p.m. you will have one chocolate Bob. One will be English, one will be Canadian. That is the only difference. Yes. And Kuva will be on both. So you're busy Saturday nights pretty much now, all the time.
If you're not busy watching Tottenham.
Oh, one question I've got to bring up here.
Go for it.
That's the last one there. Question for Kuva. Would you celebrate ever Martin Odegaard if he scored for Norway during the international break? Yes, of course I would. Really proud of my Norwegian heritage at the end of the day. And he's a great player. So when he's playing for his national side, his clubs don't matter then to me. Unless it's for England, and I don't care about England. I just want Kane to score loads.
And that is the truth. Gentlemen, you want to let everybody know where they can find you?
Sorry, it's just the wise, just the wise vibrators. Mama K, Sophie's, Laura's, just.
Did you start without me? Fuck off.
Yeah. Someone's cutting the lawn. Yeah, cool. Someone's cutting the lawn. Sounds like it. Different type of lawn, though, Pad. Fucking hell. Bloody hell.
Even better, Jacob actually knows which one was being used. Now that's talent. That's Coos. That's a new game we could do too. Guess the vibrator. Put them on in the background and see if people can get which model it is and what speed setting it's playing at. Because I think the one I got her for, one I've seen online somewhere had like 14 settings or something like that. So yeah. Oh, Jesh is right, Leo. Oh, Jesh. Boys. All right, so Iggs, when are you back? We now that we know you're going to be doing. It's going to be good morning, and at the end of it, how are you going to end the show now? How did you like every question being or every story being ended?
He died a winner.
Yeah.
So good morning, Tottenham away, and then I make sure it's not come on your Spurs. We go out. If Conte goes. He goes out a winner. So that I'll end the morning show like that tomorrow. And I'll be tomorrow morning. We'll do the Good Morning Tottenham away. Yeah. Fuck knows what I'm going to talk about. If I'm in all honesty, it's not like we've much happened this weekend. And tomorrow night
will be depressing, isn't it?
Tottenham, yeah, and exactly. You know, when you should do a good morning, a good morning is supposed to be something like a nice coffee in your hand, and I don't know. Listen. I don't want to go too into because we've had a whole weekend of it, and this for me has been a really good, a good icebreaker to move away a little bit from Tottenham chat. So, yeah, when we go out tonight, we will go to bed as winners.
There you go. Well, to be fair, you could still be a winner because if we wrap up quickly enough, Sophie's still awake. Just saying.
Yeah, I'll probably die a winner then.
You know what? Some things are worth dying for, Iggy.
Amen, brother. Amen.
And look, she's still alive. So you at least got a good couple of minutes.
I think Iggy, if I was doing that morning show you do, the little update, the Tottenham Away update, I'd definitely mix it up with a few things. Like every morning, just throw in there, thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Ramon Vega this morning, and people go, "Has he passed away?" And just no, he's fine. I've just been friendly.
Yeah, just want to send my thoughts and prayers to him. That's it.
As the bacon sandwich goes complete indigestion, coffee starts spilling everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out where it isn't so like Bobby says, so depressing as a first morning thing. I'll see. Maybe the best thing is probably not to even do one, but
just do blatant lies.
Just come in and go, look, everything's fine. As Hotspur Way's blazing behind it. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Everything's sweet. Conte's back. The team's all happy, and we're ready to go again for next week's match or the following week. But yeah, other than that, we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night, 8:30 as per usual on a Monday night. So whoever wishes to come along, feel free. I'll see you guys in the comments.
Yeah, well, see, top four is apparently a trophy, and we know what it looks like now.
I want to go out a winner. Don't make me go out a loser. Don't make me go out. Don't tempt me with those comments.
There you go, bro. So you will see Iggy over at Tottenham Away. The link is in the description for the show. Remember to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already over here. And Nick, where are they going to find you next, buddy?
I don't know. We don't normally stream when there's an
Sorry, should we ask your receptionist to go over your schedule now, or do you know where you are this week?
He's like, fuck me. Must he find me? Must he come and watch me? Must he see? It's International Week as well. My God, what a miserable 2 weeks.
We're probably not going to stream this week because England are playing Italy on Thursday.
That's good. That's the perfect time to stream.
No.
How else are you going to pass yourself off that boredom with international football?
Want something else to do?
That's the best time to stream when international football's on.
There you go. I'll do a live stream just for you, Iggy. We'll do a watch along.
Have it on a watch along. Have a shelf side / watch along. So the football and non-football stuff together.
SSS does FFF, Football Free Thursdays.
We might do.
That's fucking great.
We haven't made a decision, but
you're the producer.
We're going to die winners, so it's fine.
And don't ever forget it.
I think we better trademark that one quickly.
We're going to die Football Free Thursdays.
No, and then we're going to die winners.
Die as a winner.
Die as a winner. And that could be our sign-up from the show. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember, you're going to die a winner.
Whatever happens, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You will come out as a winner.
That's right. And remember, folks, die a winner.
Die a winner.
There are no losers.
No.
Unless you're Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah.
No. Even they.
No, but even they're going to die a winner.
I think if you're going to go, Jesus Christ, let them go out as winners. They spent their whole lives as losers. at least let them go into eternal life as winners. And remember, in your next life, choose anyone. Just don't choose Tottenham.
I'm trying to tell my kids that in this life, but nope, they're too ingrained now.
It's like the end of Crime Watch. You've just seen all the harrowing things, and it's like,
don't have nightmares.
As always,
don't have nightmares. Support City.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers.
Right? I've just seen someone get fucking slapped up.
Just fucking London crimes, the worst of all kinds, and at the end you go, sleep well, don't have nightmares. I fucking guarantee I'm going to have nightmares after that.
And guys, remember,
you're all winners.
You're going to die happy and you're going to die winners because a diet is not a winner. So die fat and happy. Too late, Stuart. Too late.
Yeah,
No,
diet
we're
is
sticking
not a
with this
winner.
one.
Diet is
We're
not a
sticking-
winner.
A diet is not a winner.
Food is winning.
Fuck
Eat
diets.
well.
Eat well. Eat good. Eat healthy. Eat what you can as much as you
No.
can. So you too
Eat healthy
can
and
die
eat
a
well
winner.
does not go together.
Paddy, read
eat
the
well.
room. Paddy, read the room, man. Fuck's sake, man. I see what you mean, Bobby. I see what you mean, man.
All day, buddy. All day with this guy. All day. I honestly don't. And you know what? He's such a nice guy in person, though. But something happens to him on streams. You know,
Have we lost a generation of fans? What, just watching this show? Probably.
Yeah, we've lost a generation.
But they went out as winners. Don't forget it.
Five minutes.
Don't forget it. They all went out as winners.
They all went out as
Don't you
winners,
forget
baby.
it.
That's what it's all about.
And don't forget, if you're still up and you can't get to sleep, there's always Shawshank you can go and
Always
watch.
Shawshank. And you remember, at the end of that, Morgan
You
Freeman
will die
goes
as a
out.
winner.
Morgan Freeman goes out a winner.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, he doesn't.
And-
does he?
If nothing else, Barry, take your ball with you.
Barry,
I think
I'll
he
take my
missed
ball
an
with you.
S. No,
Barry,
he missed out an S. He said, "Take your balls with you."
Yeah, don't worry. That fucking next game for Tottenham, I'm taking all those fucking balls off that pitch. Then what they're going to fucking do, eh? They still fucking play shit.
But they will go out as winners.
Yeah.
we'll go out
Maybe,
as winners.
maybe.
Oh, gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you trying to bring some humor and a couple of laughs and some smiles to this otherwise depressing weekend here. Happy Mother's Day to those of you
Thank
in
you.
the UK celebrating, to your
Thank
moms,
you.
to your wives, and congratulations to those of you that made your wives mothers, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for your hard work, you're pushing in your cushion, they wouldn't be moms. So hopefully they reciprocate a little bit of that love and have some appreciation for what you guys did. Ladies, put the vibrators down and show your men a good time. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Coos, we're
Or
good.
whatever takes your fancy.
Yeah,
Yep.
just work on some of that love reciprocation. Yeah.
Love reciprocation is what it's all about. That's right. Tonight, I'm putting them away. I'm coming, honey.